Hello, everyone, and welcome to this year's Advent Sessions, Volume 2, which is one of the things that we do here at the True Tellings. We're so glad that you have joined us, whether this is your first year or if you were also with us last year, welcome. We're happy that you're here. What you're going to see tonight is a video with a medley of some Christmas carols. I'm sure they'll be well known to you. We tried to pick ones that you would be able to kind of recognize. And over the top of those is a narration telling the story of the longing and the hope and just the waiting for the birth of Christ, and then the joy and the rejoicing that came after that. And that's still carrying on today, while also holding some of the tension of realizing that things still aren't as they will ultimately be. So if you're feeling joyous in this season or kind of longing and hopeful in this season, I hope this project just really speaks to you. And at the end of that, we're going to also offer you a rendition of I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day, which is a beautiful, haunting, but also hope-filled carol that we hope you enjoy. So without further ado, here is the Advent Sessions, Volume 2. Comfort, comfort my people, says your God. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem, for the glory of the Lord will be revealed. Silence, 4 centuries old, rings in the ears of the children of Israel. Foreign powers reign once again, carrying the spirit of all the empires of her captivity. The temple looms over Jerusalem, a hollow reminder of the great kings and prophets of old. The stagnant waters of purification and the endless cycle of sacrifices do not unlock the heavens or unleash a king to destroy Israel's enemies. Instead, the powerful grow more so, while the hungry and poor wait for the waters of healing to be stirred. Echoes of a prince who would be king feel as far away as their father Abraham. The consolation of Israel seems but wishful thinking to a people walking in darkness. Israel the captive shakes under the weight of her fetters. Where is the one who can bear David's crown and offer signs like Elijah? Oppression has beaten them down into the dust from which they came. But now, that same dust swirls in the days of Caesar Augustus through the streets of David's city as something moves toward Bethlehem. In the fullness of time, the desire of nations will take in a breath. The rod of Jesse speaks, "Let there be light," to the people who have walked in darkness. The center holds as 400 years of silence finally cracks open to the sound of new birth. The King is coming. But this is not as we expected. What sort of king is this? A child, born into a world with promises of peace on earth and goodwill to all, even as wars rage and evil plows ever onward. How is this the answer to the age-old riddle? How will he establish justice on the earth from a cattle stall? Where is the scepter we were promised? The one who would fill us with good things, and end our oppression. The great shepherd and guardian of us all now lays helpless, guarded by shepherds. The Creator naps among the creation. Here is the King of Kings, the Word made flesh, the Son of Mary. Very God of very God, the fullness of time now come, the curtain of the world's stage pulled back. Quietly sleeps the one who wears the crown. The Virgin's lullaby reminds the world that the poor are not forgotten, and that the promises made to Abraham still hold sway. Israel's strength and consolation, the great hope of the world, has come. For this is the great paradox, the Creator of all now present within the creation. Emmanuel, born to be the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world, the one who tramples over death through victorious love. So blessed are the poor, the meek, the brokenhearted, the captive, the persecuted, and those full of dismay, for they have all now seen God. For unto us a child is born, a son is given, and his name is Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Make no mistake, the government is on his shoulders. The scepter is in his right hand. He has conquered with love, destroying death to set his people free. So do not be afraid. Good tidings of great joy are yours. Comfort poured over you as the sun rises with healing in its wings. So once again we say, come, O come, Emmanuel. Make the sad things come untrue. Make the crooked paths straight beneath our feet and guide us in the way of peace. Set the broken bones and bind up the wounds. Proclaim once again good news the world over as your people rejoice. Comfort. Comfort my people, says your God. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem, for the glory of the Lord will be revealed.
Their old familiar care on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then rang the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor does he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on